Thornwell is celebrating 150 years of serving children and families in South Carolina.
And we're joined today by Ms. Kaylee Lindquist to discuss closing the gap when it comes to foster placements for children. I feel like that's always going to be a hard thing to do. Before we talk about that, just remind people about how Thornwell serves children.
Yeah, so Thornwell started as an orphanage during the Civil War, and obviously times have changed since then. And Thornwell has innovated and adapted to have a number of community programs, prevention programs, child and family support programs, as well as licensing and equipping our foster families to serve children and kind of stand in the gap for families.
150 years of serving. That is a long time in South Carolina. So thank you for the work that you guys do. We always talk about the foster care need in South Carolina because it's really high.
Absolutely. And there's a need for foster parents everywhere. Specifically in South Carolina, we're short between 1,700 to 1,800 foster care placements at any given time.
Wow.
Today, there's about 3,400 kids in foster care, and there's a lot of those that need placements, both to keep them together with their siblings and keep them in their county of origin.
What is the goal of foster care?
That's a great question. And the goal is family reunification.
Yeah.
That families, parents can get the services and supports they need to cope with crisis, that scaffolded support to be safe, healthy, stable families so that children can return to the home or be with biological family members or family friends if not possible to go back to that original home.
And of course, it's like one of those things too. No one thinks that they have enough room, enough, enough resources to be able to be a foster parent.
That scarcity mindset, right?
Yeah. You are a foster parent. So talk a little bit about getting started and saying, I do have enough.
So my husband and I were young, newlyweds. We had just bought our first little tiny home, and we kind of said, hey, well, someone's got to do it. And we've got an extra bedroom, and since then we've had a number of kids in our homes, and I really believe if we can do it, anyone can do it. It has strengthened our marriage. It has taught us a lot of new skills. I mean, it's way more than what we offer the kids because it's really not much, a safe place to land, but they have really taught us incredible lessons and expanded our world so much.
Well, the hearts too that foster parents have, because this is something like you could find out in the middle of the night you're getting this baby. You could get this baby, love on it, and then 2 days later it could go back. Or it could be a year. You don't know. So the unselfishness too of y'all to be able to do what is in the best need of that child at that time and not even worry about your feelings because it's hard. Like you get attached and then it's like you got to let them go and flourish.
And that's a question people ask all the time. And in foster care, we often talk about this roller coaster of emotions and thoughts, the uncertainty of it. And that's really hard because we crave certainty, we crave control, and those are things we don't have as foster parents. But when you go in with the expectation that this is not about you, you are not the main character of this story, it is about the kid and about their family.
Yes.
And you are playing your part in the child's story, in the family story, and really in the story of building stronger communities. Because these kids, these families, they're the future. And we want to support them. And then that way we're supporting a strong, healthy, thriving community.
And our future. I
mean,
it's
exactly. Brighter tomorrows.
And people watching this right now, they're like, what is the first step? Do I call? Do I make an appointment? How do I get that conversation started?
You can check Thornwell out at thornwell.org and give us a call, send us an email to find out about our program. There's lots of great foster care licensing programs in South Carolina. Thornwell is just one of them.
Well, we appreciate everything you do, and I think it's great too because if someone's going through it, you got Kaylee. She can give you real world experience, tips, thoughts.
We've got a great team, and lots have good experience, children, families, and fostering themselves.
Yes.
Thanks,
Thank
Kaylee.
you for joining us. Thornwell.org is where you can learn more.